Hello again, Honky Tonks, and it's weird, isn't it, that the only political party, the mainstream political party here in Britain at the moment that's seemingly not involved in any sleaze, corruption, controversy, wrongdoing are the Tories. I say seemingly because you never know. Anything can happen around the corner, and politicians are shady as hell, apart from our hero, of course, Rupert Lowe. You've got the Lib Dems at the moment, a left-wing extremist protest vote of a party. Their leader, Ed Davey, what's he been up to? Prancing about on a horse on a stick, a hobby horse, and jumping over little fences while his supporters clap and cheer. That's them all over, really. The Lib Dems are nuts, and people who vote for them are equally nuts. You've got the Reform Party going through their thing at the moment, and what a shame that is. Anyway, you know my thoughts on them. And then you've got Labour. They seem to be hemorrhaging SCX offenders. I've got to be careful how I say that because the YouTube algorithm, it's crazy. Nobody knows how it works. I doubt even Google and YouTube know how their algorithm works. But there we go. Labour are hemorrhaging SCX offenders. The latest being MP Dan Norris, or Don, is it Don or Dan? Dan Norris. Arrested on suspicion of RAPE and child SEX offences. Are you shocked and surprised? I'm not. This guy is Keir Starmer's mate. Keir Starmer is on video. He helped to promote him when he ran for election last year, and he took Jacob Rees-Mogg's Tory seat from him in Somerset. And he is the second Labour MP this year, and it's only, April, to be arrested on suspicion of such things. You got Ivor Kaplan, an MP down south. He got arrested by Peter O'File hunters. I hope you know what I mean when I say that. Peter O'File, Jesus. And he was arrested in a sting, hoping to meet up with a young lad. So that happened. It was all over Twitter, and he still posted stuff about young boys on there. It's like, read the room. Dear me. So both suspended from the party. And it makes you wonder, doesn't it? Why on earth Keir Starmer and Labour insisted on voting against a grooming gang inquiry when it's quite evident they're all involved, aren't they? They've got a finger in that pie, excuse the pun. Ugh. And these two, they won't be the last. Now, there's a website called Labour 25. It has a list of Labour MPs, councillors, etc., officials who have been charged and sentenced because of noncery, basically. And there's much more. This is the tip of the iceberg, ladies and gents. And did Keir Starmer know about this? Keir Starmer is a guy who quite literally lied his way to the Premiership, 10 Downing Street, being Prime Minister, our leader. If he lied to get to a position of such power, then does he know about all these wrong-uns in his own party? I suspect he does. And you can suspect a liar of being anything, really, because you can't trust them. You know, if he lied to get into power, into Downing Street, then who's to say he knew about all these people and knew they'd get elected and used them as pawns to get himself elected to Downing Street, and knowing they'd probably get caught in the end, and he can say, oh, I never knew anything. I don't know. You know, this is a guy who went back on his word last year. So many election promises not delivered. People lied to the WASPy women. He promised them their pension rights, which they've been campaigning for decades. The winter fuel allowance, yeah, you'll keep your winter fuel allowance. Went back on that. There's no money for anything. There's billions for foreign countries, climate alarmists, and Zelensky's forever war in the Ukraine. So, you know, I wouldn't put anything past these people. Keir Starmer and Labour knew the mood of the people. We want an inquiry, a proper government inquiry into the grooming gang scandal, which will expose everyone involved, what happened when, the victims, any support for them, all that stuff, and they turned it down. It makes you wonder why, when you've got their own MPs being outed, caught in a sting, arrested, charged for such horrendously vile crimes against the most vulnerable in our society, which are children. And like I said earlier, Ivor Kaplan, Don or Dan Norris, they won't be the last. Absolutely not. There'll be a few more. And it'll continue because they seem to be protected until they're unable to be protected and they're outed, and then they're cast out by Labour because they've got what they wanted from them, i.e. a seat in Parliament and power. That's how it works, folks, sadly. Anyway, there we go. Hope you're having a great weekend. I'm Paz49. Thanks for watching. And until the next time, Roger Trout.